What y'all know about this? And by my side, something helped me let me to you. Hey, he led me to you. He led me to. Hey, okay, throwback for real. Kiss of Life by Sade. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the comment section, y'all. That's the channel song and shit. If you know, you know. To one of the queens around this bitch. Okay, the queens around this bitch. So yeah, the kiss of life. So I don't know. Something could be significant about lips. Okay, somebody could love your lips. Somebody could love the way you kiss. Somebody could miss your lips. Okay, and I ain't just talking about the ones on your face. Okay, but something definitely could be significant about kissing. Okay, and then also with that song, I'm getting the energy of somebody like clearly she started off shit. There must have been an angel by my side, something that led me to you. I feel like for a lot of y'all, you are being led to something, or for most of y'all, it's someone. Okay, but everything is not about another person, so it could definitely be something. You're being led. For a lot of y'all, you're being led somewhere, or led to something or someone, or someone could be being led to you. Y'all take it how it resonates. Switch and flip the roles. Okay. I feel like something is definitely like being orchestrated by the divine. Okay, because we do have divine timing here, and then not now. So something may not happen like, not now. It may not be like right away, or even in the next, I just heard like the next 30 days, okay? But something is definitely being divinely orchestrated. Something is happening in divine timing, okay? I'm also getting the energy of some of you all, you could have been connected to somebody. And I feel like at this present moment, y'all, it's crazy. At this present moment, I'm getting the energy of somebody feeling like a whole clown. Okay, a whole clown for rejecting you. Okay, this could somebody feeling like regretful for rejecting you. Okay, somebody feeling like a jackass. Okay, somebody is now being shown. Somebody is getting signs that you are you are part of their soul tribe. Whether this is a love connection, a friend connection, a business connection or opportunity, some type of connection or some type of opportunity was divinely orchestrated, okay? Something was leading to a divine union. And like I said, this could be romantic, platonic, business, put it how it resonates for you, okay? And I feel like somebody is feeling real foolish right now for rejecting you, okay? For some of y'all as well, you could be rejecting somebody because you're realizing that somebody ain't quite who they say they are, okay? Somebody characteristics and morals, y'all just not aligned, okay? Somebody could be real like nasty, okay? Like this somebody who can have it all together. They're in a good place financially. They look good. They talk a good game, but somebody morals could be just not up to par, okay? Somebody could kind of have like a nasty spirit as well. Very negative, like drama, low key. Okay, there's somebody who hides the fact that they like drama. That's what I'm getting. They try to come off as very positive, very, wise or aware, someone of the light, but there really it's like a lot of chaos and darkness behind this person. Okay, so some of you all, you could be rejecting someone as well. But for most of you all, I'm getting the latter. I'm getting that somebody felt, and this could be for anything, because in my mind, I just heard job. Somebody could feel like stupid for not hiring you for a job. Okay, like something that you applied for, or something that was low-key divinely orchestrated. It was meant for you two to work together. Like I said, this could be business, romantic, platonic. Somebody feeling stupid, especially if this, I don't know, because that's so random. Especially if this was like a work contract. Somebody getting played. Somebody didn't want to hire you. I don't know if it was because maybe you cost a little more. Okay. Maybe you had like a review, a fucked up review on social media, but it was low key from a hater. Probably a hater that you rejected. You decided not to do any business with. So somebody, which is their free will. They took their free will and they went ahead and went on Google or went on your social media platform and tried to make you look like a bad business owner or something. And somebody could have took that and ran with it. And I feel like they regretting it. Okay, they regretting not allowing you to do the work. Okay, and this could be the work as regards to like housing. Someone can be into construction, carpentry, painting. This could even be hair. Okay, maybe somebody had posted one bad review. Okay, you know how people have, sometimes you have these customers, the customer is always right. Bitch, it's 2025. Half the time y'all not. And everybody don't give a fuck about that no more. Okay? Now, I'm not one to say I don't, you know what I'm saying, I don't advocate for customer service or anything like that, because of course I do. But like, let's be real. Most of the time, motherfuckers be doing too much. Okay? It ain't about the customer is right. It be a lot of entitlement going on. Okay? And when you let a motherfucker know like this ain't that, they run into Google, which fine, take your ass and take your money on to Google or Amazon or somewhere then, okay? Because that definitely could have been like a situation. Somebody could have, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like somebody's in regret. I'm also getting energy as for like a job, like a corporate job. Somebody could be maybe you applied for something, somebody told you, okay, well, they got to choose between you and, another person, okay? And they chose the other person, and I feel like the management is a regret at this point, okay? There's something that happened where they're like, damn, we should have went with that other candidate, okay? But I feel like for most of y'all that there is some type of truth being illuminated here. Okay, somebody is finding out the truth about you. Okay, or you could be finding out the truth about somebody. Collective, y'all take it how it resonates, put it where it go. Okay, I feel like somebody is discovering basically that y'all were meant to work together with the divine union. Y'all were meant to be friends. Y'all were meant to be lovers. Y'all were meant to do business. Somebody is they discovering that. They're being awakened to that revelation. Okay, somebody could have had some type of revelation. Somebody could be seeing signs and synchronicities. Birds could be significant. Angel numbers. Somebody could be seeing a lot of angel numbers. Okay, 222, 777 could be significant as well. Okay, but something is 666 could also be significant as well. But something was very unexpected for somebody. Okay, or for you, collective, something was very unexpected. You didn't expect for some of y'all, you didn't expect to fall for somebody how you did, okay? How quickly you did, how hard you did, okay? You didn't expect for somebody to have like some type of like huge impact on you, whether this is mentally, emotionally, physically, even financially. Something was very unexpected, but I feel like it was divinely orchestrated. Okay, and for some of y'all, maybe you could have been looking at something from like a very like low vibrational like mindset. Okay, you could have been like, well, no, this is too good to be true. Which some things could be too good to be true, but then at the same time, I always encourage my soul tribe. And even, myself, this is something that works for me. Sometimes everything ain't too good to be true, because why do you not deserve the best? Why? You know what I'm saying? Why are you not worthy of having your heart desires met? Why are you not worthy of what it is that you truly want? Why do you feel unworthy? So how, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, and I had to, get my mind right in regards to this as well. Yes, we should be cautious. Yes, we should do, use our due diligence. But shit, why are you not worthy to have your deepest desires met? Why are you not worthy to have the love, the financial stability, the friendships, the healthy family, or whatever it is that you desire? Why is that too good to be true? You know what I'm saying? So y'all, that's something to kind of think about. But somebody definitely could have been in that mindset, like something is too good to be true. Okay, somebody also could have been in like some type of mindset of like feeling just anxious about whether or not something was a good decision. Okay, so instead of them just going with the flow, instead of them taking the blessing and, you know, riding the wave out and seeing where this could go, somebody definitely could have got stuck in their head about like, damn, am I making the right choice? Am I doing this right? What's going to happen? I wonder what's going to happen in 6 months. What's going to happen in a year? Is this the right thing for me to do? Is this the right thing for me to say? Should I send this text? Should I invite them out? Should I give them this new idea? You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody definitely got stuck in their head about whether something was right or the right choice, or, you know what I'm saying? You could have been overanalyzing every situation when it came to when it came to a person or a situation. Okay, but I feel like something could have brought a lot of stability for both of you all. Okay, the number 444 could be significant. I am definitely getting the energy that somebody that you're in this energy collective where at this point, if you've been, and we already talked about this, so I don't want to sound redundant. Okay, and if you know, you know. But if you've been genuinely doing your shadow work, if you've been genuinely going within, okay, putting that work in, getting your mind right, okay, addressing those triggers, not covering it up with 3D shit, you know, if you've been doing the work, you're in this energy where you're running into your soul tribe, little by little, bit by bit, okay? But let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. I'm going to put that song in the comment section. But I feel like for a lot of you all, you're either being led to someone or someone is being led to you, okay? And you need to pray on it, meditate on it, but don't miss out on your blessing, being overanalyzing or being scary or thinking that what you desire and, you know what I'm saying, having something in front of you that may be a little out of the ordinary or maybe too massive for you to comprehend, like, damn, why me? You know what I'm saying? Why not you? You know what I'm saying? Why me? Why does she want me? Why do he want me? Why do they want to work with me? Or why do they want to love? Why not you? Why not you? That's some shit you should never even, I don't want to hear that shit come out of your mouth. Why not you? Don't piss me off, y'all. Okay? So yeah, pray on it, meditate on it, but then at the same time, like, don't miss out on your blessings over analyzing and getting up in this little negative Nancy or mean Matthew type of energy and start, you know, pushing everything away. Because for a lot of y'all, there's a lot of things that's coming into fruition and coming to you. A lot of things, a lot of people, okay, a lot of opportunities that's meant. Okay, this is meant to happen with divine timing here. Okay, but let's get into it. Like I said, don't piss me off. Let me take a chill pill. It's still early. Okay, happy Independence Day, y'all. I hope everybody have a safe, fun holiday. I know I am fin to relax. Okay, I gotta make me I'm making a shrimp taco salad, y'all. I know that motherfucker better be fire. Last time I did it, it was fire. Okay, out of all the food I'm making, that's what I'm most excited about, my shrimp taco salad. Okay, with my I got my Doritos ready. I got my homemade guac ready. Baby, it's going down, okay? But let's tap in. Let's catch a vibe, be a vibe, rebuke a vibe, okay? Okay, so we have discernment. Yeah, you're being called to use your discernment. It says memories, but the memories came out in the reverse. So for some of y'all, there's something in the past that you possibly need to let go, or you need to stop dwelling on like the past for some of you all. Let's get one more. Confirmation, move forward, stop dwelling on the past. Okay, for some of y'all as well, you can have somebody like in your energy, maybe they're holding something against you. Okay, I just heard charge it to my head, not my heart. So maybe you somebody where you quick to run your motherfucking mouth, okay, talk shit, or this could be somebody else, y'all, take it how it resonates. So somebody definitely could have spoke too soon or acted too soon and did something that was a little foul, okay? And somebody could want to move forward, but maybe somebody feel like something is being held against them. Okay, we have the magic here. A lot of M's. The letter M we have memory, move forward, magic, and discernment. So the letter M could be significant. Okay, also M&M's could be significant. It just made me think of M&M's or chocolate. Somebody could like to eat a lot of chocolate. Okay, or like, it's making me think of like Sneakers, Reese's, Hershey's, okay, things like that. So you can have a sweet tooth. And then we have contemplation. So yeah, some of you all, you could be contemplating. Okay, I feel like some of you all, you overanalyzing. Okay, use your discernment, and then you make your move. It is what it is. Okay, because I feel like, yes, there are right and wrong decisions, but then at the end of the day, if you really if you think about this shit from a larger perspective on the grand scheme, from a spiritual perspective, it's kind of like in regards to your life, being spiritual beings, and you can, this might go over a lot of y'all head, but just keep up. There's really no right or wrong, okay? Like, everything is an experience. Yes, there's pros and cons that come with everything, good and bad, but like from a soul perspective, from a spiritual perspective, unfortunately, it's not necessarily like a right, or your soul doesn't really look at things as a right or wrong. That's a human constraint. Okay, they look at everything as an experience. Okay, and also, how does this experience make me feel? How does this experience make this other person that we're having this experience feel? It's basically that. From that standpoint. Unfortunately, I know it's a little crazy, but the spirit world is a little different. Okay, in the 3D, that's where the constraints is. That's where the boxes are formed. Okay. So just be mindful of that. But you are being called to simply use your discernment. Simply use your discernment. Stop basing things that's coming towards you on the past. Okay, just because you had a bad situation doing business with somebody in the past, that don't necessarily mean it's going to go that same way with this person. Use your discernment. Just because, you had a bad relationship with old boy or old girl, you know what I'm saying? That don't mean that everybody's like that. That should be a lesson, you know what I'm saying? That was meant to teach you. That was meant to you know what I'm saying, guide you for your next person or your next journey or the next step. Okay, we're supposed to use these experiences not as hindrances, not as blockages, but as lessons. Okay, for some of y'all, you could definitely have somebody, like I said, you could be a little stuck in the past, or they could be stuck in the past for whatever reason. Like I said, maybe somebody was talking crazy to somebody was being mean, okay, trying to be a bully, and somebody could be, still holding on to that. For some of y'all, maybe somebody did feel rejected, or maybe you did reject this person, or this person rejected you. Okay, and somebody could definitely be holding on to that. But I feel like somebody is being called, whether it's you or this person. Y'all take it how it resonates, to move forward. Okay, move forward, because there's magic. There's magic to be made, baby. Okay, you're being called to move towards the magic, or move forward with making magic with something or someone. Okay, and somebody could be contemplating. You contemplating this? Okay, for some of y'all, you could be waiting for somebody to reach out to you. Something also could be significant about social media. We did have that card at the back of this deck. So maybe, I don't know, you and this person conversate mainly on social media. You could be reaching out to somebody on social media, or you could be watching. Somebody could be watching somebody on social media, wondering like, well, when is you gonna hit me up? Okay. Or you could be contemplating this. Okay, you could be contemplating whether or not you're gonna reach out on social media. Okay, but I do feel like somebody's watching somebody's social media, watching and waiting. Okay, somebody waiting for somebody to move forward, to move up with something or something like that. Okay, you could be an Aries, Leo. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say Aries, but somebody could be an Aries. I meant to say Aquarius, because we got air here. Okay, somebody could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, maybe this is this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that's being silent. Okay, somebody could be, I just heard silent treatment. Okay, so somebody could be giving somebody the silent treatment after they was acting like a clown, after they was doing something. Okay, somebody definitely could have turned away from somebody, or somebody could feel like somebody's turning away from them. Okay, for some of y'all, you could be considered like this free spirit. Or you could be dealing with somebody that's a free spirit. Okay, this is somebody who loves hard. This is somebody who they love. You could be a lover girl, okay, or a lover boy. And you could be somebody where you turn away. You don't wait for it. You know what I'm saying? You go after, or you could be dealing with a person like this. Y'all take it how it resonate, okay? You don't wait for people. You don't wait for people to decide whether or not they want to choose you, whether or not they want to love you. You know what I'm saying? You probably give a motherfucker a little grace period, but after you declare your feelings and declare how you feel, you definitely could be dealing with somebody, or you could be this energy where you don't wait. Okay, you don't wait for somebody to love you. You don't wait for somebody to accept your love. You don't wait for somebody to realize that it's a whole motherfucking blessing right here in front of you. Okay, you don't wait. You somebody where you definitely go ahead and free yourself. If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Type of energy. Go ahead and free yourself. You definitely somebody who will free yourself and go on to the next. Okay, because you got so much love to give. And while I'm here too, somebody got so much love that they want to give to you, and they just wait for you to accept it. Okay, somebody wants you to accept some type of love. Okay. And for some of y'all, maybe you are the type of person where you move on quickly. Okay, you move on quickly. So people, and it's not that you move on quickly, it's just that, well, no, for some of y'all, I'm getting that. You could be somebody where you move on a little quick, so you have people from the past like, well, damn, like, was it really even love? Like, was it the feelings real? Was it real? Yeah, it's real. It's just I'm not gonna be waiting. Life don't wait on nobody. Life don't wait, and neither do I. Okay, I'm getting the energy of somebody saying that. Yes, it was love. Yes, I was willing to accept you. I was hoping that you was gonna accept me. You know what I'm saying? Flaws and all. Let it hang out. Let's be free together. But baby, I'm not finna wait. I'm not finna wait for you to decide that you want to, be my friend, or to decide if you want to be business partners, or decide if you want to be lovers. After I didn't already claimed you for some of y'all, somebody already claimed you energetically. Okay, somebody didn't already claimed you energetically. Somebody already accepted the love. They already accepted that you they person, that you they bestie. Okay, but they was just waiting on you. Or this could be you waiting on somebody else. You already proclaimed your love. Now you just waiting on them. But let's see. Let's go ahead and tap in, y'all. Let me see. Let's get one of these. So yeah, you could be contemplating moving forward with somebody or with something, okay? I feel like you do need to use your discernment. But for a lot of y'all, you will be deciding to move forward with something, okay? Because there's a blessing. I just heard God's got a blessing with my name on it. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of, also with this magic card, is giving me the energy of creativity. There's a lot that can be created with you, between you and somebody else. Not only love, not only freedom, okay? I'm hearing healing. I'm hearing acceptance, okay? I'm hearing money. I'm hearing stability. There's a lot of magic. There's a lot of potential with moving forward with something. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead. Let's tap in. What's this discernment? Taurus. Okay, so Taurus, you need to use your discernment. Okay? Or you could be needing to use your discernment in regards to a Taurus. Okay? For some of y'all, you are being warned about a Taurus. Okay? For some of y'all, somebody could love the way you think. Okay, right here it says, I love the way you think, wise, knowledge, talk. Somebody love the way you talk. What's this warning? Let me see. What's that right away? What's the warning? Okay, somebody being warned about a Scorpio. Okay, or also maybe you a Taurus with Scorpio in your chart. What's the warning? So I don't know. Somebody could be having to use their discernment when it comes to a past person. When it comes to like a Scorpio, a Taurus. Somebody could come and they talk a good game. Okay. Somebody love the way somebody talk. What's this? Affirmation. Speak positive over your life, yourself, your lovers. Okay? You're being called. Okay? So this is what I'm getting, y'all. Okay? And then look, yeah, that's just confirmation. With the rip here, something is over. Something is ending. You need to use your discernment. Okay? For some of y'all, you could have ended something with somebody, and you're being warned not to bring that past shit into this new shit. Okay? It's time to move forward. Because something is over. With the rip here, rest in peace. Yeah, something is over. And you're being warned to be positive. Okay? Speak positive over your life, your love, your goals, your family. Yeah, for some of y'all, okay, we got the sugar mommy at the back. Okay? So I don't know if you could have been in this sugar mama energy, or I don't know if somebody put you in a sugar mama energy, but you're being called to use your discernment. Okay, now whether you was the sugar mama, you know how that look. You know how that feel. Okay, so now you know, you hopefully you learned from the lesson, so you can, your antennas will go off when like, okay, look, this ain't feeling quite right. It's feeling familiar. Okay, it's feeling familiar, and then you use your discernment and you move accordingly. But a lot of y'all, you could be overly now I'm not gonna say overly. Somebody could be overly cautious. I am picking up on that. And for some of y'all, you definitely could be taking some type of past situation or past relationship or past trauma into the future. Okay, and you're being you're being warned not to do that. Okay, this is especially true if your past person was like a Scorpio or a Taurus, or these could be your signs. Okay, because it's like giving me like warning, Scorpio, warning, pay attention. Okay, be positive, be optimistic about your life, cause shit, this your shit. Why the fuck you finna? You know what I'm saying? This your shit. You gotta live it. So why be negative about it? Okay, warning. That's what that is giving. Okay, let's see. What's this? Memories in the reverse. It says social media block. For some of y'all, you need to block somebody on social media, or somebody could have you blocked. I'm getting more you need to block somebody because it said blocked in the reverse. Okay? This is also giving me like the energy of, how you be having people that just be so like cool with their exes. It ain't nothing wrong with that. But if that's going to be triggering to you, if that's going to cause you to want to go backwards, knowing that obviously y'all wasn't compatible, that's what I'm getting. There could be like some type of, maybe it wasn't, no real trauma. It could have been just, y'all wasn't compatible. Somebody, they show their ass too much. Okay? For some of y'all, somebody definitely could have been like a user with the sugar mama type of energy. But I'm getting energy with the social media blocked. Okay, for some of y'all, somebody, like I said, is coming back out. Somebody could be watching somebody on social media, or maybe this is you. I don't know if you're the type of energy where you keep all your exes on social media, you be watching them, reminiscing and shit like that. But that's like that you're creating energetic ties to that. By you still watching these people and, focusing on these people, you're still, allowing those energetic ties, and those energetic ties is hindering somebody from moving forward. That's kind of what I'm getting. Okay, or somebody could be doing this to you, y'all. If you feel like that you got an ex that's trying to come back, okay, and you already know that, motherfucker, y'all weren't compatible, it quite didn't work, it was unhealthy, it was toxic. Okay, you could be being warned about going back to somebody. Use your discernment. Okay, for some of y'all, you need to just block somebody. That's what I'm getting here. It is like with the memories in the reverse, it's giving me like I have a card in here where it says like something about once the damage is done, the history becomes irrelevant. Okay, and I feel like, and it might be hard, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like shit, like is you trying, like, this your life? What is you trying to do? Is you trying to sit here and be stuck on this person, or fall into a cycle or a trap? I just heard a karmic cycle with somebody that you didn't already gave so much effort, love, money, time, energy, resources to, and possibly go through the same thing again, or like shit, like what's up? Okay, for some of y'all, you need to block somebody, or this could be somebody that you have blocked, but they like you being warned about this person. You being warned to move forward. What's this? Let's get one more on this social media blog. Okay, missing info. Okay, for some of y'all as well, somebody could have you blocked on social media, but they want to kiki kaka. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk. Let's chop it up. But I feel like somebody's blocking you because low key they be on their page talking shit or doing some shit that's inappropriate, some shit that you probably wouldn't agree to. Okay, so be mindful of that as well. That's what I'm getting with the missing information here. Yeah, look, I can't make this shit up. Fast life. There's somebody who be on social media acting single, trying to be trying to be a comedian. Okay, acting single, trying to be a comedian. That's another reason why they haven't unblocked you. Okay, but then they want to be all in your face and be like, well, no, this real life, baby. All of it low key real life. Okay, you running that motherfucking, you a real life person that's running that page. Okay, and let's be real. Social media has really got unhealthy to the point where, yes, there's pros and cons to it, but let's be real. Motherfuckers be using social media as a whole diary around this bitch nowadays. Motherfucker use social media as therapy. So it's like a 90.5% chance you go on somebody's social media, you gonna find out how a motherfucker really feel and how a motherfucker operate. For the most part, like, let's be real, motherfucker put their whole life on social media. So for some of y'all, somebody could have you blocked and don't want to unblock you because they in this lifestyle. They in a certain lifestyle. They like the fast life, the fast money. They like the hot boys, the hot girls. Somebody could be looking for a sugar mama or a sugar daddy. Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting with that. Okay, that's the missing info. Let's move on. What's this move forward? Okay, high maintenance, spoiled, bougie. Okay, so you're being called to raise your standards. That's what I'm getting from this. Okay, for some of y'all as well, you could be moving forward towards somebody, and you could be having your reservations because maybe they're a little high maintenance, they're a little spoiled or bougie. Or for some of y'all, this could be you. You're being called to embody this energy. Okay, where your standards at, sis? You know what I'm saying? Shit. Okay. Move forward so you can get spoiled. That's what I heard as well. Yeah, especially with the magic here. Let's make magic. Move forward so you can get spoiled. Move forward so you can have somebody that's going to give to you like how you give to others. That's going to pour into you how you pour into others. Okay, that's going to rub you down like how you rub other people down. That's going to provide for you how you provide. Okay, move forward to somebody that's going to match your energy, match your fly, match your freak. We had this energy come out a few days ago. Okay, baby, we made magic. Okay, yeah. Somebody needs to raise their standards. I feel like as well, when you decide to move forward, I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm getting the energy of you could be moving forward and somebody is like this. Somebody could be a little high maintenance. Somebody could come off as spoiled or bougie. But I feel like the divine is gonna make sure that you have everything you need to be able to maintain this, this friendship, relationship, or whatever the case may be. Okay? Y'all gonna be, I'm hearing upgrade. Okay, baby, let me upgrade you. Okay, new city. For some of y'all, you could be moving, or this could be somebody that you gonna meet when you're traveling. What's this magic? And then we gonna get a little tarot. It says full of shit, literally, parasites, detox. So somebody could need to do some type of detox. Some of y'all, you need to block somebody else. Some of y'all, you need to do a social media detox. Okay? It says 70s baby. So something can be significant about a 70s baby. Somebody could be born in the 70s. For some of y'all, somebody could have somebody that's older around them that's like trying to deter them from something. Like, be mindful of the advice that you receive. Okay, I just heard that as well, because with this full of shit here, this came out with the 70s baby. So I don't know if you got somebody that's like born in the 70s or something that be full of shit. Okay, that be trying to like rain on your parade or trying to make you second guess yourself. Okay, continue to raise your vibration. For somebody needs to be more positive about their decisions. about the blessings and that's coming towards them. It's like the energy, I'm getting the energy of somebody not used to certain shit. Like somebody not used to, you're not used to love. You're not used to a certain lifestyle. You're not used to going to, you know, certain places, and you're not used to being able to afford certain things. Well, it's time for you to get used to it. Like, okay? Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Time to get used to it. Go ahead and get in line. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, get cute, throw your shit on, and go ahead and live life and get used to it. Okay? And if you feel like that out of place and that you know what I'm saying, out of place or that uncomfortable around, you know, being elevated or a different level of life, then yes, there's definitely possibly some shadow work that needs to be done. Okay? But and if you out of place but you trying to learn, take a look around. You don't gotta break your neck, but you take a look around. You learn from the people around you. Okay? That's why God is putting you in this elevation season anyway. That's why He's giving you these people. Your soul. Remember we had the soul tribe coming out. Those are people not just around for y'all to hee ha ha. Them motherfuckers that you supposed to be learning from. Y'all supposed to be learning from each other. Cause what they say, if you the smartest one in the room, you in the wrong motherfucking room. So you're going to be a little uncomfortable. Yeah, it's going to be a little uncomfortable. It's going to be a little uneasy. That's when you look the fuck around, real classy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you got to break your neck and you pick up some pointers from the other motherfuckers that's in the room. Okay? Y'all got to stop thinking y'all don't deserve certain shit, because then that's what you going to get. You going to get everything that you don't deserve. Everything, you know what I'm saying? You can't think like that. Baby, you deserve the best. You are worthy of the best. Okay? Everything that you desires you. That you wouldn't be thinking about this shit. You wouldn't be having a vision about this shit. You wouldn't be craving this shit if that shit wasn't for you. You wouldn't been given a vision if it wasn't for you. You wouldn't been given a vision of being a put up, spoiled, bougie business owner or husband or wife, or having a certain lifestyle, or, you know what I'm saying, being able to manifest quickly, or just having some type of stability, having some type of peace and positivity around you. You wouldn't be given that vision if it wasn't for you. You wouldn't be able to visualize that. You wouldn't even have that thought if it wasn't for you. What you desires you. Now it's up to you on whether or not you're going to use your discernment and step into this new timeline, or you going to sit over there and be scared because it ain't something that you ain't used to. Let's get one more on this 70s baby that's full of shit. It says fall in love when you're ready, not lonely. Okay, so I don't know if this is somebody that you could be wanting to fall in love with, or this could be somebody that you could be getting like love advice from. For some of y'all, you could be like, some of y'all, this is about love, and you could be putting off love because you feel that you ain't ready, but then low key it's something that you crave. You stay up at night listening to fucking love songs. You on social media watching people get married. You know what I'm saying? You at home lonely, by yourself, sad, masturbating every other motherfucking night. Okay? You eating takeout. You at the park going on walks, and you looking at people with their family and their kids, and you craving it. So for some of y'all, you could be saying, or for some, like I said, y'all don't get offensive. This is all love. We here to laugh, learn, grow, and elevate around this bitch. So this could be you, or this could be somebody around you. You know what I'm saying? Take it how it resonate. But for some of y'all, you could be pushing off some shit that you really want, all out of fear. And also for some of y'all as well, all out of listening to the wrong people. I can't make this shit up. Miserable marriage, relationship. Don't be careful who you get advice from. You can't expect to get no good marriage advice for somebody who's in a miserable marriage and they got beat on half of their motherfucking relationship or marriage. They got manipulated and used and abused half of their motherfucking marriage. How can you can't? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm the type of person where I'm gonna listen regardless, because you can learn a little bit from everybody. But that don't mean that you take that shit wholeheartedly. You take it into consideration, and then that's when you use your motherfucking discernment. So for some of y'all, you need to watch who you get some type of information from or some type of advice from, especially in regards to love. Because you could be getting some information from somebody who's in a fucking miserable marriage or relationship. Okay? There's somebody that could be born in the 70s. They a little older than you. So you is hoping that, okay, this auntie, this moms, this whoever, they ain't gonna steer me wrong. That's not always true, unfortunately. That's not always true, because everybody don't want to see you happy. And for a fact, damn near 99.9% of people don't want to see you doing better than them. So just be mindful of that. Okay? Yeah, keep your relationship shit to a minimum with certain people. Or for some of y'all as well, you, like I said, with the miserable marriage, you get advice for somebody they low-key miserable. They hate it at home. They hate it there. That's what I just heard. They hate it there. Shit. They husband hate it there. They wife hate it there. Low key with the So be mindful who you get information from. Okay. For some of y'all, this could be a Capricorn. Okay. Or you could be this Capricorn. For some of y'all could still need to do some type of healing work. Okay. We all healing. It's an ongoing thing. But just be mindful who you get some type of information from, y'all. Cause somebody got somebody at home and they hate it there, okay? And they not telling you that, or they hate it at home and they not telling you that, okay? Either way it goes, it's some misery around this bitch, and misery loves company. Okay, let's see, what's this Taurus in discernment? Okay, so with the Three of Wands, this talks about moving forward. Somebody also could be traveling. Somebody could be planning to relocate, like out of the state, out of the country. This also talk about like some type of being happy with your choices or outcomes. So as long as you use your discernment and actually move forward, okay, use your discernment and move forward, you're going to be happy with some type of outcome, okay? What's this Three of Wands? Somebody could be planning on moving somewhere or coming towards somebody with the Three of Wands here. The Three of Wands also can talk about like you're, just experiencing life, just taking on life. You know what I'm saying? Stop being scared to take risks. Stop being scared to go out. Get dressed and go see that movie if you've been wanting to see it. Get dressed and go to the dog park even if you ain't got no dog, but you're thinking about getting you one. Go, you know what I'm saying? This about somebody that's just experiencing life. They taking life by the horns and they going. Okay, it's a lot of shit that's out there that they want to explore it and they actually doing it. The Three of Wands is that energy as well. Live life. Don't be scary. I mean, be cautious. I feel to me it's a difference between being cautious and being scary. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Ten of Wands, okay? Use your discernment. It's in regards to some type of endings, or this talks about backstabbing, betrayal. Okay, look, y'all, look. I don't know who watching this and what's going on. Okay, but life is definitely can be scary. But then in the same instance, it can be very beautiful, very beautiful. Okay, but it's up to you. It's up to you and how your mindset in regards to this shit and the actions that you put behind that mindset. It's up to you. You can move forward and think that everybody is out to hurt you, everybody is out to betray you, everybody is out to kill you, rob you, steal from you. Okay, or you can balance those motherfucking thoughts and move forward and simply use your discernment. Be an adult, be responsible, use common sense, okay? And move forward and make magic. I'm not really understanding what the problem is, but let me see. What's this and this also talks about betrayals, backstabbing, exhausted, inability to cope. Somebody could feel like they hit a dead end. Somebody could have went through something that was very, very traumatic with the Ten of Swords here. And maybe it's hard for you to move forward. But the thing about that, babe, look, you dwelling on some shit. You dwelling on what somebody did to you, how they betrayed you, and what they did to you while they didn't moved on and they living life. Them, they're moved to another city, got a whole nother family. They might be miserable, but motherfucker got somebody. You know what I'm saying? And here you just stuck. That's giving power away. And we don't do that over here. You're giving too much power away. Yeah, you giving your power away. Some of y'all, you could be dealing with a maybe something significant happened with like a Gemini, an Aries, or a Taurus, or a Scorpio, where there was a lot of backstabbing, a lot of betrayal. Okay, possibly even a Libra here. But I feel like for most of y'all, that's the past. Stop doing it's the past. For some of y'all, you're not even connected to this person. And if you are connected to him, that's because you're making a fucked up decision to still have this person in your energy. So and now at this point, now we're talking about accountability. Okay? Why are you still allowing this person to have access to you? Okay? Y'all don't have to be beefing to not be friends on social media. When you see a motherfucker in real life, you know, you can speak. Hey, how you doing? How mom's? Da da da. But social media, we use that every day. That's an everyday energetic cord that you're allowing somebody that caused you trauma or caused you some type of dysfunction to have a part of your life. Why do that to you? And then why do it to yourself? Tell that bitch you will see her when I see. Look, ain't no. And then for some of y'all, you ain't no explanation. You're just moving forward, just like how they're doing secretly. But they got you blocked, okay? Or they don't got you on their other page where they popping their shit and living their motherfucking life and taking trips and going on dates and double dates and all this shit. Y'all better come on now. Y'all better play. And it ain't. I was gonna say play the game, but it's not even it's not even about playing the game. You better live life, learn and live life around this bitch. Y'all you can't give people your power. You can't. What's this missing info? Social media. Y'all gotta learn to live life. Shit. Yeah, you need to separate from somebody. What is this energy, y'all? This is like depressing. This is depressing. Shit, when I heard Sade, I thought we was finna get some lovey-dovey shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a date night coming up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even some freaky shit. Y'all know I'm a little freaky, bitch. But damn, what is this? Like, the Three of Swords? Somebody could be lying about something. They leaving out information. You need to separate from this person because for a lot of y'all, this could be somebody who you've already been through some shit with. Okay? Let's wrap this shit up so I can go make my motherfucking food. Okay? And start my day, bump my music. Because, baby, this ain't it. This ain't it, y'all. What's this? Okay? Something was fated, okay? Something was fated with the Wheel of Fortune here. Somebody made it, or you need to make a decision. This also, the Wheel of Fortune also talks about somebody making a decision. You need to make a decision to separate from somebody. If somebody not communicating, if somebody not reaching out, if somebody got you blocked, if you don't know where you stand, if you already know that y'all not compatible, if there's no, have you ever had a talk with somebody and y'all feel like y'all talking some shit out, but it's still like no real resolution? Move on. Confusion is of the devil. Move on. If they don't want to address the situation head on and address this motherfucking problem and come up with a solution or a resolution, move on, because that's confusion. And confusion is of the devil. Very low vibrational. Okay? But some of y'all, you need to make a choice to separate from somebody, from something or someone, or separate from this trauma. Okay, separate from this heartbreak, separate from some type of betrayal, separate from some type of loss. Count your, it's a loss. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh well, you win some, you lose some. But you live to see another day. Okay? You win some, you lose some, but you win to see another day. Go watch some Friday, okay? Make you a little drinky drink, roll you up one, or get under your comfy covers. I don't know. Somebody needs to. What is this? But you're not taking action. So somebody could not be taking action. What's the missing info? That's okay. What's the missing info? For some of y'all, somebody could be still healing. Somebody could be heartbroken with the Three of Swords here. That's why somebody not taking action. Okay, what's the missing info? The missing info. Somebody not telling you how they feel. Okay, somebody also could be trying to like grow. Okay, because the Ace of Cups can't talk about like personal growth, celebrating a new relationship. Somebody not taking action on a new relationship. But why is you not taking action on a new relationship? Why is somebody not taking action on a new relationship? The Hangman, somebody not taking action. He's just sitting there chilling, thinking about the past, dwelling about heartbreaks, want to move forward, but then he keep on playing some type of backstabbing type of energy in his head or something like that. What is this? Why somebody is not, why somebody missing out on a new beginning or a new relationship? Why somebody not taking action towards that? Somebody needs to complete something with the world here. Why is somebody not taking, what's the missing info? Why somebody not taking action? Somebody needs to transform something. Somebody thinks something is over because somebody got somebody blocked. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Somebody, so I don't know. Is this I'm not confused, but then like, you see, I'm scratching my head. An ongoing battle, a last stand. Somebody want to take a last stand. Somebody want to share some type of good news with somebody, but somebody could be blocked. Is that what this is? So now it's like somebody being called to move forward, move to a new city or something like that. But then the crazy thing is some type of fulfillment. Somebody brings somebody fulfillment. Okay, well then motherfucker, write a letter. Like y'all make everything so difficult. Do you know the address? Pull up. You know what I'm saying? Right? Call their mama house. All OGs still got a house phone. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if this somebody that you want somebody feel like giving up on something. Possibly because like they can't get in contact with somebody. Is that what this is? Let me see, what's this missing info? But I feel like the Two of Cups, there's some type of mutual feelings here with the Two of Cups and the Nine of Cups. I feel like somebody feel the same way that you feel. But I'm confused on how it's just like, what's the problem? I'm confused on what exactly is the problem. I feel, okay, maybe it could be a communication thing with the Page of Wands here. What's the problem? What's the missing info? Somebody want to heal something. Somebody could be sick. Oh, the problem is somebody sneak dissing. Okay, so maybe the problem is for some of y'all, like I said, I was picking up this energy earlier. Somebody could be feeling like a jackass. Maybe, I don't know if you said some bullshit to this person or this person said some bullshit to you. But you got to be mindful of your words because you can't take the words back. Okay, so I don't know if somebody low-key is, now this is getting crazy. Some of y'all, I don't know then, y'all. Because some of y'all, somebody is being divinely protected. Divine protection. And it's all because somebody want to heal something with somebody that was sneak dissing them, or that's like a low-key hater, but they're like a fan, okay, but then they're a hater. So that's probably why somebody got their ass blocked. Somebody was sneak dissing, and now somebody could feel like a jackass for like, sneak dissing, rejecting somebody, or now somebody could feel like a jackass now that they're fully getting rejected, okay? Maybe somebody found out the truth. Somebody found out that somebody was like sneak dissing or talking about them. And you need to block this person. For some of y'all, spirit is blocking this person. That's why y'all can't seem to get in contact. Okay, so what's the pay attention? Okay, pay attention. Divine guidance. Something about some of y'all, you might have to just pull up. Okay, that's what I just heard. Somebody might have to just pull up on somebody. Missing info. Okay, so what's the main takeaway? Let's see, let's get some of these. Let me go back to tarot. What's the main takeaway from this missing information? What's the main takeaway? What's the main takeaway? The Tower, some type of destruction, somebody toxic. Oh, somebody toxic. Committed to somebody will be toxic. It'll be unhealthy. It'll be a lot of trauma. Okay, so you're being called to move on, collective. Something was toxic. Somebody was this could be somebody, because this crazy. They got the Hierophant and the Devil. So this could be somebody who use like spirituality or religious like teachings to manipulate situations. But you're being called to move on. Yeah, for some of y'all, there's somebody who be talking about you. And they want to heal something with you. Basically. But this is something that you should have been ended. This is something that should have been completed. For some of y'all, this could be with the water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is something that should have been completed. Possibly a Sagittarius. This bitch should have been blocked. Okay, now let's move on. Because they a sneak disser. This is somebody who a hater. Is this somebody who could have got burnt and now they want to come back to you? Now they didn't got their ass ran through and burnt up. I just heard that as well. What's this new city? Bougie, spoiled, high maintenance. Move forward. Okay, yeah, move forward. There's going to be some type of wish fulfillment. There's some type of renewal. Trust. You need to trust. You need to trust in the divine. Trust in yourself. Be positive about some type of transformation. Or about some type of action forward. You're going to have some type of success. For some of y'all as well, you could be getting a lot of attention at this time with the Six of Wands here. It's like you're looking like a star. Okay? If you have moved to a new city, you could definitely look like somebody where you ain't from here. People know that you ain't from there. They like, who the fuck is that? We know she ain't from here. Or he ain't from here. Okay? You getting a lot of attention. You looking, you like a celebrity around this bitch, whatever city this is. Okay? Yeah, but it's time to move forward. I feel like there's a lot of other people that want your attention as well. Then with the Wheel of Fortune here, this talks about good fortune, a lucky destiny. I feel like some of y'all, you got a lot of good shit that's ahead of you. But I don't know what this is that you keep on trying to like go back to or trying to hold on to or that you study watching or giving energy to. Like it's giving like, what, do you need some closure? Like the fuck? It's giving that. But I mean, you know, y'all know my take on closure. But everybody's different. Or this could be somebody that claim that they want some type of closure with you. I'm getting that as well. They want to heal. They want some type of closure with you, but though low-key they trying to heal some shit. But I'm kind of getting like the energy of the damage is done. And also this person is leaving out information that they was running your name through the motherfucking mud with the sneak dissing here. Okay, let's move on. What's this magic? I feel like there's good things that's ahead, but you gotta move forward. For some of y'all, once you relocate, for some of y'all, you could be considering relocating either to like another city, okay? Maybe you're staying in your state, but you decided to go to another town or another city in that state. And I feel like that's going to elevate your life like completely on all levels with the high maintenance, spoiled, bougie here. You're going to get a lot of attention. There's going to be a lot of like, you know what I'm saying, good luck energy around you. There's going to be like some type of renewal with the star here. There's going to be some type of healing. For some of y'all, you may be being guided to move, okay? Maybe for some of y'all, you can't heal in the same environment that broke you or where this is all this like low vibrational shit is at. Okay, your ex lived right around the corner. Whoever this Taurus or Scorpio is, they can pull up, you know what I'm saying? They got access and you gotta see this motherfucker and the betrayal, okay? You having flashbacks about the betrayal. For some of y'all, this will be a good move for you. Okay, a new city. What's this magic? Fall in love. Okay, somebody could want like have some type of reunion, or you could be dealing with a Cancer, or you could be a Cancer. Fall in love when you're ready, not lonely. Okay, so somebody could be coming back to you because they lonely, low key, and this could be somebody that's sneak dissing you. They leaving out that information. They leaving out the information. Somebody also could be leaving out information of how they tried to move on from you. And it didn't work. They got their ass used. What's this Three of Cups? Okay, Hierophant. Okay, somebody wants some type of commitment, or somebody wants some type of like this somebody who could be real traditional. With the Hierophant here, we got a lot of Taurus energy. What's this Hierophant? So somebody could be walking away. Somebody could be getting some type of like education or knowledge to walk away from somebody. Yeah, you're being guided to walk away from something, y'all. And it's gonna be different for everybody, but you're being guided to walk away from somebody and go towards something else. For some of y'all, you need to just heal, okay? For some of y'all, it could be just simply walking away and being single for a while and just healing, living your life, loving on you, you know what I'm saying? And then for some of y'all, you're being guided to accept some type of new love. Like if you've already been single, you've been single for a while, but you like to go back and forth with exes, go back and forth with sneaky links, okay? You one of them type of people where you single and doing you, but you dibbling, dabbling. You like to have a roster, which I feel like to an extent that's kind of pointless because it's like, it's wasting time. It's wasting time, and also it's creating energetic cords, and it's going to be hard for you to move on when you're really ready to move on, because either this person not ready, or then now you not ready, or now you got, you know what I'm saying, y'all done got all this energy all mixed up, you know what I'm saying? So now you picking up on they shit, they picking up on your shit. It could be causing you to be out of alignment. You're not properly using your discernment, because low key you picking up on your ex shit. Like it makes shit real weird, you know what I'm saying? And it's coming from somebody who, baby, roster princess, okay? I ain't gonna say queen, because like I said, I ain't really with that shit too much, but I get in my modes where roster princess, okay? But it's pointless when you know that you want a certain thing out of life, when you already have like a certain vision for your life, okay? You already know that you're somebody's spouse, kingdom spouse, wife, husband, okay, or whatever the case may be. That it's pointless to move like that, because it doesn't do nothing but cause delays. And shit like this, it causes confusion. You still dwelling on the past. Now you feeling insecure because you didn't double back to an ex that done betrayed you and all this little weird shit. You know what I'm saying? So for a lot of y'all, you being called to like simply just move on with the Six of Wands here. Let something go. Let some type of friendship go. Let some type of, and then that'll be another thing. People be killing me with that, oh, we just friends and it's they ex. Bitch, look, and let me know in the comment section how you feel. But if you wasn't a good lover, a good spouse, you know what I'm saying? I really don't understand how you can be, if you want a good lover or spouse to me, I don't understand how we can be good friends. Because in order for us to even got to that level in the first place, I had to consider you a friend, right? Right? Like usually the relationships start off as friends. And then we take that next level of commitment where we, it's a little more. There's more responsibility. There's more loyalty. You know what I'm saying? But, bitch, if you wasn't even a good spouse, how can you be a good friend? At least to me, you could be somebody's bestie, best friend, the best bitch that this bitch ever done had. But how can you be a good friend to me when you couldn't even be a good spouse? When usually the relationships, they start off as us being friends. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section what y'all think about that. But this could be somebody who like to be friends with their exes and shit. But then that's not always maybe that's your intention to just be friends and be cordial. But then that's not really their intention. Their intention is to low key be sneak and try to start, healing a situation. They want to start fucking around again. They want to get back in a relationship. And then for a lot of y'all, just after they didn't talk shit about you. Okay, after they didn't dish you to their nappy head ass mama over here who in a miserable relationship. Okay, look, let me get off of here before I start talking too much shit. But y'all, you're being called to be brave with the strength here. Be brave, be courageous, step into this new timeline, walk away from these friendships and these situationships or whatever the fuck this is that's really you're not really happy, you're not getting fulfilled, okay? And go and accept some type of love, okay? Stop contemplating on, and then it'd be crazy to me how sometimes people like, look, we ain't even gonna get in that. Either you want the fucking love or not. Either you want the fucking love or not. Either you want the blessing or not. Either you want the fucking upgrade or not. Either you ready to make magic or not. Motherfucker, It's as simple as that. Now, we too big for this shit. And look. Y'all, we not finna go back and forth. We not finna dwell on this shit. Because either you want it or not. You know what I'm saying? Either you want it or not. If you feel like you unworthy, then that means you probably need to do a little more work. Go ahead and book that therapy appointment. Okay? Go ahead and take that visit to church. Get you some motivational speaking going on or whatever you may need, whatever y'all take from church. But I don't know. This shit is kind of like, it don't seem like it's rocket science at this point. It seems like somebody is inflicting some type of like self-sabotage and betrayal on themselves at this point. Okay? Somebody also could be, you know what I'm getting as well with this energy? Somebody could be being drawn towards you and get signs to come towards you, but they doing everything but that. Okay, they doing everything but that. They wanna go entertain the Scorpio that already they didn't have to get warned about. I just heard that they already got burnt with. Okay, somebody going back to motherfuckers who done burnt them before. Well, it's something that we can take a pill and cure. Bitch, that ain't the point. That ain't the point, because you might not be so lucky next time. Okay, then somebody, like I said, they sneak this and they talking shit. Okay, somebody getting bad advice from somebody how old you gotta be if you was born in the 70s? Well, like 50 in the 50s, 60s. Somebody getting advice from somebody in their 70s and it's poor motherfucking advice. Okay? I also just heard the energy of somebody getting advice to use you with the magic here. Okay? Well, you might as well. Somebody could be trying to encouraging somebody to settle with you because there's stability with you. Okay? But this person really ain't happy. You really ain't happy. Y'all just familiar with each other. Okay, and maybe the sex is good, but I'm not even really picking up on no shit like that either. Okay, but yeah, y'all being called to use your discernment. It's time to move forward. Stop dwelling on the past. Stop going back. Just block motherfuckers and move on. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you see them in real life, it don't have to be awkward. It don't have to be no tension or no shit like that. You speak. You be cordial. We all adults. But like I said, that social media shit, unfortunately, but it is what it is. It's 2005. Everything is on a phone or everything is, technology or digital. And most of us, let's be real, this is probably not healthy either. Maybe some of y'all need to work on this, including myself. I'm going to take my own advice. We use our phones probably more than we should, okay? Some of us roll over and hop right on the phone. And that, and when I say I'm going to take my own advice, it's in regards to that. Because there is days when I hop over and I'm directly on my phone. But for me, for the most part, though, it don't be on social media. I mean, it be on, like, my social media, like, for, Divine Mystic Motives. I'll be checking my emails and replying back to people and shit like that. And for other business ventures I have. But nonetheless, that's still not really healthy. You know what I'm saying? You still should be able to have a couple minutes to devote to yourself and to the divine or most high God, whatever it is for you. You know what I'm saying? But still ultimately yourself. You know what I'm saying? Before you pick up your phone and start taking on that type of energy of you scrolling or seeing whatever, check in with yourself. So that way you're not picking up on this energy. Check in with yourself. Start kind of playing your day out a little, you know what I'm saying? Say your little affirmations, prayers, or whatever you may need. And then go into that space where now you grounded in your energy. You grounded in yourself. You know how the fuck you feel. You know how your day finna go. So anything that you see on social media, that shit ain't gonna phase you. Versus you being vulnerable. You have one eye open, one eye closed. And you scrolling. And now you done seen some shit and it ruined your day. You know what I'm saying? But block this bitch. That's the message. Block this bitch and move on, okay? Because you're being guided to move on. Some of y'all, you're being guided clearly to somebody that's willing to give you and accept you for who you are and give you the love and support and everything else that you need, okay? And then for some of y'all, look, that's the main message that I'm getting. There is some type of love out there for you that you could be contemplating. And I feel like you only contemplate it because you keep on entertaining shit that you shouldn't be entertaining. And then the person that you entertaining that you shouldn't be entertaining, either them or you, is getting bad advice from this miserable old motherfucker over here. You know what I'm saying? That's full of shit. Like, happy 4th, y'all. Get it together. We're going to come back and hopefully the energy be a little different, okay? But But I love y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I hope the message brought out any clarity. We do have Scorpio and Taurus out here. Here, let's get a few signs. Let's get a few signs. Let's get a few signs who this could involve. Okay, we got Sagittarius, we got Virgo, we got Leo, Scorpio, Pisces. Let's get one more. Okay, and then we have Pisces again. Okay, so these could be your signs or the signs that's involved in the reading. We got Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Pisces, Virgo. Okay, let's see, honorable mentions, Gemini, honorable mentions in the back, Scorpio again. Okay, so y'all, that's the message. I hope it brought you any type of clarity that you may need at this time. Have a beautiful, safe holiday, cause your girl, I know I am. I'm finna kick it in this bitch. Yeah, okay. I love holidays, and I only love them because it's time off. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, you know, motherfucker don't be. If some of y'all go get that money, you know what I'm saying? But for me, I got this 4th of July off. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't answering no emails. I'm straight, unless it's an emergency. Okay, I'm straight chilling and vibing. Me and mines, just chilling and vibing. Okay, I'm definitely going to enjoy it. So I hope you all do the same. Be safe. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.